I have only 10 minutes to explain this, and I pray that we will. It's strictly for the family, it's not for any other people except for my family. And I'm doing this because I have this impression in my heart to. I do think about my family. If you're receiving this thing, you are my family, and I do put you in my prayer, and I do think about you, and I'm asking God something regarding to my family. So, I believe the most important aspect of our life is to understand the root of our belief system. And while we understand the root of our belief system, it helps us to forge where we are going in life, where we came from, where we are today, and how we can move from where we are today to where we need to be tomorrow. So I wrote this. I pray God will give us understanding. This is not by any means a religious activities, but it's alive. It's something that I think about and that I pray about. So it's important to me. Now, the roots of our belief system informs the way we do things. It reflects in our understanding and create our patterns. Let's examine our ways of doing things, which is from our understanding and patterns. The way we do things is from our understanding and our patterns. Our life is rooted in our beliefs. What you do every day is rooted in your belief. It's a deep statement because it's not just like the way we look at belief as in belief. Belief is exactly what makes us who we are today. You believe in that man, you married that man. You believe that that person is a good person, you married that person. That's why you're in that relationship. You believe in having children, you got pregnant, and that's why you have kids. You believe in what you're doing today, that's why you are doing it. And sometimes there are some things we're like, okay, I want to get out of. But you believe like you can't get out from that place now until sometimes. So the belief system affects the way we live. Our life is rooted in our belief system. I believe in what I'm doing, that God is going to use it to move us from where we are to where we need to be. That's why I'm doing it. So believe. It's what you do every single day. It's what really guards your life every single day. Where you are today, you arrive there because of what you believe in days that have gone, yesteryears. Where you're going to be tomorrow is going to be based on what you believe today. But my question is, have we really always believed the right thing? I know most of us, some of us, myself, we sometimes make mistakes in life, but we make those mistakes because we believe in certain things that was wrong, and that wrong thing led us to those mistakes. But we have to understand and find what are the right things so that we can not make the same mistake again. Today I'm going to quickly talk. I'm introducing what I want to do. I'm going to have this series of teaching, explanation, a discourse, and it's going to be just 10 minutes. It's going to be twice in a month, and I'm going to do these for 2 years. That's going to be 48 of this 10 minutes talk. And I believe this 10 minutes talk is going to be able to shift us from where we are to where we need to be. If you receive this, I'm talking about you, I'm talking about myself, moving forward as a family. As a matter of fact, I title these the family growth and greatness. Family growth and greatness. I believe that our growth and our greatness in life is not supposed to be individual. It's supposed to be together as a family. We're supposed to be successful together. We're supposed to move forward together. We're supposed to excel in life together. Not one person, it's like the Yoruba adage you say, Olowo kan láàrin òtòṣì náà ni gbogbo wọn. So it's not a scriptural adage, it's Yoruba adage. But I believe the things of God, the principle of God even teach us that two is better than one. And you see, God is a generational God. He doesn't bless one single person. And if He blesses you, it's because He has looked into your family and into your generation to make you as a blessing to them, so that He can build those nations from a family, one person to a family to a tribe to a nation to different generations. So I want to believe that this is going to help us. So in my contemplation, I was asking myself this question: why do we trust doctors more than pastors? Why do we trust doctors more than pastors? We give our life to doctor. When doctors say something, that's final. Now I believe the reason we trust doctors more than pastors is because they are professionals. They had to take years of studies to earn that degree and to understand their job and to fulfill their obligation. They have ethics in their profession. So we trust doctors. They know it's our body, but we don't even have a clue to it. I don't know what's the name of some of the organs in my body. I don't know what's the name of some of the veins in my system. I can't tell you what cell is doing what. But a doctor who is, knowledgeable in those areas will tell me what's wrong with the blood, what's wrong with the cells, the water in my body. So we put the trust of our life, our own body, in the hand of somebody who has gone to school to get the knowledge of human body, human system, human anatomy, and we trust that person with our own body and our own life. So if the person say to you, you probably have 3 days to live, and we're going to say, doctor say, I have 3 days to live. So the voice of doctor becomes the voice of your life or your death. We so much trust doctor to that level. So, but the doctor, a pastor is like a doctor. A pastor is the person who had spiritual understanding of your divine destiny. A doctor went to school and studied. A pastor, a genuine pastor too, has to study for hours, days, and years. As a matter of fact, a pastor who is a genuine pastor had more responsibility in their hands, because the genuine pastor, work directly for God. They hear God. And the reason why God raised them as a pastor is so that he can speak to people. So as a matter of fact, God is their boss. And the knowledge that they acquire, it's the knowledge that is spiritual. So when they have diagnosis for your life, they look deep into the spiritual aspect of your anatomy. When doctor look into human anatomy, the pastor look into your spiritual anatomy to be able to tell you why things is happening like this in your life, your spiritual life, and your mental, sometimes your emotional life. So a genuine pastor with diagnosis from the realm of the spirit to see deep into your life, and God gave them access to be able to see and understand the spiritual things. And during the course of this teaching and this course, this 10 minutes things I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be talking, it's going to be focused on how we can move from where we are to where we need to be in life, individually as in a family. I'm not saying everybody's holding each other's hand and say kumbaya. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying as in you have to move from where you are. And one of the things we need to do is to bring ourselves to what is called the knowledge of salvation. What is salvation? And what does it mean? And how can we, take the benefit? It's a free thing that God did for you and myself. Salvation is the reason why you can have authority over the works of the devil. Salvation is the reason why you can break free from the chains of life. Salvation is the reason why you can access the realm of the spirit and understand what God planned for you. Salvation is the reason why you can live a prosperous life without fear of anything. Salvation is what gives us access to the Father. It's not a religious word. It's a practical lifestyle that it's not a fiction. But sometimes religion has made us to think salvation, it's about church or pastor. It has nothing to do with that. Salvation has to do with the reality of life, looking at it from your spirituality, even from your material prosperity and your eternity. So salvation is what brings those three things together. And I want us to take time to talk about this salvation. But that's what we're going to be basing this discussion on. And the knowledge of salvation is what is going to shift us from where we are to where we need to be. Thank you.